Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your April 2021 monthly messages from Spirit reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. My intentions for this reading, Sagittarius, is to channel and provide messages from Spirit for you for the month of April. I'm going to ask if there's anything I need to touch up on in regards to love and romance, your career and finances, your spiritual evolution. Basically, whatever Spirit wants to communicate, I will bring forth to you for the month of April. This is a general reading, so not every message will apply to you. If this message is not for you, Sagittarius, I suggest checking out your other signs in different placements. I welcome any beings of the light to come forward for you at this time, and if you have any in mind, such as specific angels, spirit guides, ancestors, or even your passed out loved ones, I welcome you to do so at this time, to welcome them into this space. Now finally, before I get started, I do want to say that on April 20th, it will mark the 2-year anniversary of when I started this channel, and I can still hardly believe it's been 2 years already. This has been such a wonderful journey for me, and I want to say thank you guys for all your love and support of myself and the channel, and I do want to give back. So I'm going to give away a box of goodies to 3 lucky subscribers that contain a tarot deck, crystals, candles, all that good stuff. So if you're interested in entering your chance to win a goodie box from me, open up the description box, scroll down a little bit, and you'll find the rules of entry there. All right, Sagittarius, let's get started. Okay, Sagittarius, this may apply to some of you, and I'll get to the cards, of course, but there's one message that stuck out very, very clearly. And there is some connection you have with Archangel Gabriel, or Archangel Gabriel is trying to connect with you at this time. And specifically what wanted to be said was that you have had a recent idea about something you want to create, something that you want to manifest, and you haven't fully pursued it yet. It may be just a recent idea of what you want to do for yourself, but Spirit wanted to let you know that for those of you this kind of applies to, that idea will provide you with financial stability, recognition, and it may be part of what you leave in this world, a significant mark. And I want you guys to pay attention to that idea that you recently had. It's something that was divinely sent to you and meant for you to act upon. So I don't know who needs that confirmation. Let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say to give more specific into it. What does Sagittarius need to know for the month of April? What does Sagittarius need to know for the month of April, Spirit? Oof. Wow, so you got the Mountain. Some of you could have Earth in your chart, particularly Capricorn or strong Capricorn placements. Doesn't have to be the case, but it says, know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. Wow, okay, so Sagittarius, what Spirit wants to get through to you, for most of you, is you will make it on the other side of whatever you're going through right now. Maybe with the idea you have been trying to put it forth, but you feel like you've hit dead end after dead end. But that doesn't mean it's not meant to be. That doesn't mean it's not going to manifest. But there is something that Spirit wants you to recognize as being a part of a challenge. But this challenge is what's going to help you grow and develop and refine what it is that you want to bring into this world. Because with the Mountain here, You are someone that can have significant impact, and you do have impact in those of the lives you involve yourself in. And there's something that you've been going through that has really called upon your strength and your faith. And Spirit recognizes how strong you have been up until this point, Sagittarius. And whatever you're going through now currently, it really is a reflection of what you need to know about yourself, how powerful you are, how strong you are. And whatever this occurrence is happening in your life, I feel it's really impacted not your ego per se, but the way you almost feel like, am I good enough? Am I good enough? And if I am good enough, then why haven't I caught my lucky break? Why haven't I, had that opportunity that will really put me out there? And it's made you question and doubt yourself, but Spirit does not want you to do that. Spirit is saying, Sagittarius, if we're putting you on any sort of pause, it's so you can reflect on what it is that you can use with this time to plan, to enhance, to refine your skills, so that when the time does come, you will be ready. But right now you are facing some challenges, and it's sparking and triggering some sort of doubt and fear within you, but do not be afraid. This is a part of the learning process. Now at the bottom of the deck, there's Dragonfly. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to Spirit. Yeah, I feel Sagittarius, Spirit has really, really been trying to get in connection with you. And maybe some of you are going through the dark night of the soul. I'm seeing like SOS, so those letters can mean something to you in some way, but it's as if you feel that you really need support and help right now, and Spirit is recognizing your prayers, is recognizing your need for help, and they're sending it your way. They're protecting you. And also they're protecting you from people or from situations that were never going to serve you in the first place. So if some of you have felt like you've been recently rejected, closed doors are protection, Sagittarius. And actually that was Spirit's hand in closing that door for you, because it just wasn't, it's not what it appears. But with this dragonfly, you do have something very special. I mean, the dragonfly is an insect that's been around since, I believe, dinosaur times and is still existing to this day. One of the, one of those animals that have just persevered time after time. And that's what you're going through right now, Sagittarius, is some sort of test of faith, and to see how far you will carry this, how much you will build yourself up. Because once after this month, you will have a foundation that cannot be shaken, that cannot be broken. You will be standing tall and as powerful as this mountain is here. You are climbing and you will get to the top. Know that. And although April may be the time where you're still doing that climb, now I'm hearing The Climb by Miley Cyrus. I don't know if that song resonates with you, but as you're still going through April climbing, it's all preparing you for what's to come in May. I'm hearing May is going to be a very, very significant month. But continue to climb, Sagittarius, because you will get there. You absolutely will. Let's see what else is coming about. Wisdom. Beautiful. Gemini had this. Maybe Libra had this as well. So some of you could have Gemini or Libra in your chart. But yeah, this is all preparing you, Sagittarius. Know that. This is not to discourage you. This isn't meant to break you. Actually, this is meant to grow you stronger and wiser. And I do feel like you have a very important guardian spirit guide. Like I'm seeing a being of light wearing silver heavy armor. that is your protector, that is your mentor. And they may come off a bit harsh in a way where, or very, not harsh, maybe very direct. And they don't want to see you steer off course. And they want to test you to see how far you will go, because great things not only take time, but great things take dedication. Great things take ambition, which I know you have, Sagittarius. You shoot for the stars. And with this, they say, only the strongest can succeed at this. Only the strongest can make through this. And we know you have everything it takes. But we want to make sure you're the best of the best. Some of you may be in a very competitive field, what you do, what you work in. But I feel honestly, Sagittarius, your biggest competitor is yourself. And doubting the magic that you have. But you will make it through the other side, and you will see why you had to go through this, Sagittarius. And how much it has grown you. Bottom of the deck, initiation. Yep, initiation. This is your initiation to take you to the next level, to take you to a level not many go on. Very, very few are going through the course that you're going through, Sagittarius, to push through this. Someone likes to wear gold jewelry or has like a gold necklace or a gold bracelet that they always wear, hardly ever take off. Maybe it was given to you by a passed down loved one or has run in your family for a while. But you will get your flowers, Sagittarius. You will earn that crown. You will rise above all of this challenge that you're going through. But it's once you really understand and feel the magic within you, the power within you, you'll know there's nothing you can't face. But what you're not seeing in this, because this is at the bottom of the deck, that this is all an initiation. Let's keep going. What does Sagittarius need to know for the month of April? I just keep on hearing you will get there. You will get there. But yeah, I can understand the frustration of like trying to go through each door and you feel like it just keeps on getting slammed. But you know, some of the greatest artists, musicians, architects, scientists, they were told no hundreds of times. They were told what you have to bring isn't good enough. They were told that you know, what idea you have is outrageous. That could never happen. But they stuck through for it because they knew, despite what everyone else told them, despite what doors were closed, that it was something important. It was something that they felt, and it was something they knew would have great impact, not on just on others, but themselves too. And know you have the potential to have that same type of legacy, Sagittarius. So what we have is dance. And it says, move your body to music, dance with the rhythm of life, manifest your dreams through dance. And what really stuck out for me for reading this was dance with the rhythm of life. You know, we all go through different struggles in our own ways. And what you're going through right now is something that is difficult. But Spirit wants to see if you can complete this puzzle by going about it with a different piece or going about it by trying a different way. You're meant to experiment right now, Sagittarius. And imagination, yep, that's where those ideas are coming from. And it says, envision a new reality. Give yourself permission to dream. Believe in unlimited possibilities. So your third eye is pretty open right now, Sagittarius, or is trying to open up. And don't think anything that you want to do or anything you want to accomplish is anything out of your abilities. No matter how out there it seems, no matter how out there you seem, you're the exact way Spirit, the universe, God created you to be. And maybe that's why this path is a bit difficult too, Sagittarius, because it is out of the norm. Almost I'm getting starseed vibe for you guys. Like you guys are at a different frequency, and that's why you have different visions, different ideas, very progressive ideas. I don't know if some of you could even have Aquarius in your chart, perhaps. But the easiest way, Sagittarius, to lighten the load of what you're carrying to get to where you want to go, to the success level that you want to have, is through these difficult times, not just sitting in a vibration of, I can't do this, they're right, this is something that cannot be achieved, but by finding a way to make light of it and to move around it, to accept the challenge that you have, but see it through in a way that almost having the perspective that, sure, you know, the tempo of life can change. It could get faster, it can get slower, but I have the ability to adapt to the rhythm of life that I need to go through. And maybe some of you are just adapting right now. But with dance too, like that's, when you dance, you don't dance because you're sad, right? You dance because there's something to celebrate. There's something to express. There's something to express in a very freeing way. So some of you could be dancers, or you used to dance. But Sagittarius, just when you make the light out of a dark situation, that is when you will free yourself. That is when you'll believe in yourself the most. And that's when Spirit will say, Sagittarius is ready. I mean, so many in life kind of think amazing things come easily, and it did not come easily for you, Sagittarius. I see that with the mountain here. Some of you have had very difficult things you've been going through, and maybe it's not just even recently, maybe it's been your whole life. You've had some sort of struggle. But if those past times never got you down, this time won't either. For whatever you're going through. Let's see what the tarot has to say. What does Sagittarius need to know for April? The Fool. Yeah, this is that newness I was feeling. Aquarius energy, Aries energy. You're being initiated into a whole new chapter of your life, and with a whole new idea that feels like you are almost taking a jump off a cliff, that, you know, you don't know where you're going to land. But see how this woman just has so much, she's facing it backwards, falling down that way, right? There has to be some sort of faith in this. And Sagittarius, I know, you know, despite certain situations we all go through, there's times when it's hard for us to open up and trust, but Spirit wants you to know, Sagittarius, you know that game we played as kids? I don't know if you did, but I did definitely, where you just kind of have a friend standing behind you and you fall back and they'll catch you. The trust game. Spirit wants to let you know that if you fall back, I will always catch you. And this is one of those times where you are really, really having to trust. And you're feeling the fall right now. And you're wondering if you will be caught. You will. Yeah, 10 of Wands. I'm not surprised to see this. Sagittarius energy. See, okay. Look at the synchronicity here of these two mountains. It's been a lot of work to make it to the other side. You have carried a lot of, you know, not just your ideas and what you want to create in this world, but the burdens of the stress of it all, the worries of it, even the disappointments and the rejections of it. But even those disappointments and rejections did serve a purpose, Sagittarius, and did add to something that helped you evolve, helped you learn about yourself or about the situation you find yourself in. Some of you I see moving too, that you want to move, you want to get out there, you want to travel. Some of us can't because of what's going on in the world. But no, Sagittarius too, like when you realize you've done enough and all you can do now is surrender to Spirit. Because I'm almost getting this feeling for some of you, you're just putting more and more on your plate, thinking that if I stop one moment to relax and to breathe, it's all going to fall apart and I'm going to miss my opportunity. But that's not the case. What you're doing is burning yourself out. Get one more card. The Sagittarius need to know for the month of April. 5 of Swords. Yeah. Sagittarius, Aquarius energy, by the way. You're a bit hard on yourself. With every disappointment you've ever had, for some reason, you put that on you. You know, you were the reason why it didn't work out. You were the reason why, you know, if only I did this differently, I would have had it, but I had that chance and blew it. That's not the case. You need to know that's not the case. Some of you have even felt like a friend of yours or a business partner or a coworker has betrayed you in some way, threw you under the bus to make themselves look better. Some of you went through that. But they'll get their due, okay? They'll get their due, Sagittarius. And if they're taking some sort of fame or recognition right now, it will not last. Their true colors will show to everyone that's giving them that praise. Whoever needs to hear that. But you need to get out of your head. You need to get out of your head, out of the idea that everything that has happened is because of your fault, and start again realizing that this is just the dance of life. It's like the wheel of fortune. Sometimes we have our ups and sometimes we have our downs, but that is a cycle in itself. And right now, lately, you may have been on the down part of that cycle, but it is going to end and you will see a rise. But it's once you kind of stop beating yourself up, dropping the load of what you can't carry anymore, and just let Spirit do the rest of the work. 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, there is a bit of a blockage here, but that blockage is going to be removed. And the key to that removal is by a few things: recognizing your power, recognizing your abilities, recognizing that your dreams can be a reality. What seems impossible is possible. And then having Spirit being a co-creator and making it all happen, and trusting in that. Spirit wants to help you. Spirit will help you. But first you have to believe and have to tell that shadow side to be quiet for a minute, because it's been telling you too much. And for some of you, it has been clouding what Spirit's been trying to get through to you. Some of you may be a part of a business that's rising, a corporation that's rising, or a startup that's rising, and it will rise, but you may be in a part of a stuck energy right now. But you will make it through this, Sagittarius, and you will be successful. So let's get one more card from our angels and see what our angels have to say. Any last words from our angels? Wow, like an eagle, it's your time to soar. Do not fear that you will fall. Oh my goodness, I just got goosebumps. Do not fear that you will fall. You have invisible wings, Sagittarius, that have been waiting to soar, have been waiting to spread out. The time is right. Have faith your desire is about to come to fruition. I feel May is that time, but right now, just continue the climb, and you will get to the other side. Fly, and you shall land. You will not fall. Beautiful reading, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope that this has resonated with you in some way. If it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Sagittarius, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Sagittarius.